Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. This is our senior recital for class of 2024. I'm Linda Mazzini Pavlov, Director of Music here in East Bridgewater. And I would love to, at this time, introduce our MCs for the night. They are Brian Rapetta and Sage Gurney. And they, as you may remember, they graduated from here in last year, 2023. So we're happy to have them tonight emceeing our senior recital.
Hey fellas. Okay, up first we have Owen Fay on piano, and he'll be playing.
I did not memorize this. Owen will be playing Ballad No. 1 in G minor, Opus 23, by Frédéric Chopin.
I have the pleasure of introducing Ava Turcotte, assisted by Owen Fay, and they're going to be playing Times Are Hard for Dreamers by Nathan Tyson and Daniel Messi from the musical Amelie. Amelie.
Up next, we are going to have Hannah McAlpine performing the flute, and Hannah will be playing Sonata for Solo Flute in A minor by Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach.
Hello, I have a brief statement. Thank you for being here today. I'll be playing C.P. Bach's Sonata for Solo Flute in A minor. The idea that I've been considering while preparing this piece is the idea that it was traditionally played on the traverso, which is the cool old Northern flute. Yet the piece contains extremes of the flute's register that the instrument at the time was really not well equipped for. This lends itself to the really fascinating notion that the music isn't necessarily intended to sound well-rounded and conventionally pretty, but rather make a meaningful, perhaps thought-provoking statement. I find that really interesting, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
we have Jordan Cantalupo, who's assisted by Brian Rapoto, and they will be playing Raining from Rocky the Musical by Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty.
Watch him turn his collar up against the wet. Stops a passerby and bums a cigarette. Ducks inside a doorway and I see him strike a light. Pulls me back to everything I've ever known. Papa sudden rages, Mama turned to stone. Praying for St. Anthony to come and make things right. But I don't look up and you don't talk back, 'cause the odds are 10 to none. Like a weed that grows in a pavement crack towards a path of sun. You fit yourself in your tiny space as the voices rise, and you go someplace where no one ever cries. Finishes his cigarette and blows it down. Gives a little wave and then he heads downtown, fading in the darkness till he's finally gone from sight. And I don't look up and I don't wave back, 'cause the odds are 10 to none. Like a weed that grows in the pavement crack and it never finds the sun. I fit myself in my tiny space as the waters rise, and I wonder if he'll be back again with his broken face and his hard luck life and his sad brown eyes. Well, if it keeps on raining, I think I might float away. Yes, if it keeps on raining, I may. The sky is overflowing and I am filled to the brim. Yes, if it keeps on raining, I might float away.
All right, fantastic job. I'm biased, but that was great. So our next performance will be by Chloe Bopp, assisted by Autumn Miller, both on voice, and they will be singing Afternoon from the musical Alice by Heart by Stephen Sater and Duncan Shade.
A little talk could hold me for a little while. Another brush of whiskers knew you were a strange girl, or I thought you were. You mustered all the wonder from a love. We knew the world of summer, like a sister, like a brother, and the melodies were sweeter left on. We fell down a hole. Don't you remember? We fell so far below and never found the center. A word or two, and all the summer knew in the song of the afternoon. You never play September in a winter game. The heart will not remember what it will not name. The caterpillar gazes on a world of older faces, but the butterflies go floating all the same. We fell down a hole. Won't you remember? We fell so far below and never found the center. And who knew what to do? With all I felt for you in the song of the
Up next, we have Sean Thomas, the Sean Thomas Quartet, with Sean Thomas on guitar, Owen Fay on piano, Dan Kelly on bass, and Pat Spooling on drums, and they will be playing Woody and You, and this is a tribute to Woody Herman by Dizzy Gillespie. Enjoy.
All right, welcome back. So to start off our second half, we're going to have Chloe Bopp, assisted by the incomparable Mrs. Linda Pavlov. And Chloe will be performing. She Used to Be Mine from the musical Waitress by Sarah Bareilles.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I'd asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I'd asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised.
Next, we have the fabulous Anna Horton on voice and guitar, and they will be playing Pine Cones by Bug Hunter.
Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. Woo! I need some ways to cope, some data or some anecdotes, 'cause right now nothing's working for my blues. Sometimes I deal by playing music, sometimes I relax by reading books. Sometimes I go downtown and climb a tree and don't come down, throw a bunch of pine cones at people. A crowd has formed around my tree just out of reach, and the police have blocked the street on every side. But no one can climb it in. I think it's 'cause they know I've got a pine cone here for anyone who tries. I yell, I'm gonna live to be 100. I'm gonna see them cure disease. And then I'm gonna watch them go to war over the royalties. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree. Yeah, if you need me, I'll be in the tree. There's several cameras pointed up into my tree. It seems the world's concerned at what I might do next. Throwing pine cones at photographers from up here in this conifer, like Tarzan getting scattered by the Mets. I yell, I'm gonna live to be 1,000. Got robot arms and walk on robot feet. Got robot legs and a robot head. My robot ass don't know it yet, but I'd be better off back in the tree. So if you need me, I'll be in the tree. 'Cause no one's asking what would drive me up this pine. Is it protest? Am I being paid to preach or advertise? No, this non-deciduous decision was all mine. You can show, of course, the ropes, but no, you cannot make them climb. And this tree's a makeshift metaphor where I prefer to think I'm just a stressed out Christmas ornament who needs some space to breathe. And if the camera crews in crowded streets, dozens of police are my endless pressures manifested down below my tree, then this giant stack of pine cones, they are the lame and immature ways I deal with them. But also how satisfying it is to do so, to don't want when they're not looking. Yeah, I yell, I'm gonna live to be 1,000,000, older than the flowers, birds, and bees. If I start to come undone, make like a tree and hug someone, everybody needs a space to breathe. Just recognize when it is time to leave. Yeah, I'm probably gonna live forever. But should I die, and that might be preferred, take me down and bury me and plant a tree right over me, so I may help someone escape the world. Yeah, I may help someone escape the world.
Up next, we are going to have Fitz McAlpine on the clarinet, and Fitz will be playing Fantasy for B-flat Clarinet, Opus 87, by Malcolm Arnold.
Hello. Thank you very much for being here. I just want to share a quick word about this piece that I'm about to play for you. So I chose Malcolm Arnold's Fantasy for B-flat Clarinet for its celebratory introduction that I feel encompasses quite well the joyous nature of this occasion. And I've had a lot of fun interpreting the story told by this piece. And while the middle section of it does become a bit more somber, it ultimately ends with what I understand to be an exclamation of triumph, which I find very suitably representative of how wonderful it is that we're all here in this moment making and sharing music together. Thank you.
Up next, we have Colin DeChambeau on guitar, and he'll be assisted by Sean Thomas on guitar, Owen Fay on piano, Chloe Bopp on voice, and Matt on bass. And they will be playing The Only Boy in New York by Paul Simon, as recorded by Simon and Garfunkel.
Tom, get your plane right on time. I know you're eager to fly now. Hey, nothing to do today but smile the door, to the door, and here I am, the only living boy in New York. I get the news I need on the weather report. I can gather all the news I need on the weather report. Hey, I've got nothing to do today but smile the door to the door, and here I am, the only living boy in New York. The only living boy in New York. Half of the time we gone, we don't know where, don't know where. Half of the time we gone, we don't know where, don't know where. Tom, get your plane right on time. I know you're eager to fly now. Hey, I've got nothing to do today but smile the door, here I am. Only living boy in New York. Only living boy in New
While our last act is setting up, I did want to acknowledge all of our seniors. So seniors, if you could come up and stand on the stage. I know not all of them are here, but if you can come up when I call your name, I would appreciate that. Andrew Blanchard, Chloe Bopp, Christian Burke, Jordan Cantalupo, Colin DeChambeau, Owen Fay, Anna Horton, Caden Keene, Fitz McAlpine, Hannah McAlpine, Claire Mika, Karina Swinberg, Sean Thomas, Ava Tarclap. Can we give a big round of applause for our seniors? Okay, thank you so much, seniors. See you in a few minutes in the other room. I just wanted to give a big thank you to Sage and Brian for stepping up as our MCs tonight. Thank you both very much.
All right, we're moving on to the final act of the night, and that is Claire Miga on voice, and she is assisted by Andrew Miga on drums, Tom Glennon on guitar, and Gabe Edwards on bass guitar, and they will be playing.
They will be playing Time Fighter by Lucy Dacus. Lucy Dacus, thank you.
And I'll get old, and I'll get tired, and I won't run into the water. You gotta let me go down. Will you remember me as I am now? And I know you're strong. I know you're a man made of fortress, but we're alone, and I'm so willing to be proven wrong. I'm just as good as anybody. I'm just as bad as anybody. You talk like you don't know the walls are thin, and I don't mind if you don't mind me listening. And I'm tired of all these words. If I go far enough, will they not follow up? And I thought time is one little landslide. I'm just as good as anybody. I'm just as bad as anybody. And I thought time is one in a landslide. I'm just as good as anybody. I'm just as bad as anybody.
Let's have one final round of applause for everyone who performed tonight. There are a few thank yous we'd like to give out. First, thank you to all the music department seniors who have shared their music tonight. Thank you to Assistant Stage Manager Llewellyn Gaffney and her stage crew.
And we'd like to thank all of our music teachers throughout the district. We have Linda Masini-Pavlov, Director of Music, Dan Hatfield, Jake Slajewski, Juliana Anderson, Isabel Garland, and Brandy Lane. We'd like to thank the EBMPA music parents for supporting our students during the community. And we'd like to thank EBCAM, Russ Hennigan, Ann Kerrigan, and Zach Anderson for taking this, putting it up live, and putting it online so you can see it. And I would also like to thank all of you for coming out and seeing our seniors. Live music wouldn't be what it is without you, so thank you for coming out and supporting live music, and have a good night.